the markets 2016 rock and roll. Here we go. The Omni is ready to roll. Good evening, traders from across the globe. Here we are, new year, lots going on. We're going to jump right into it. This video is being filmed on a Sunday night for trading January 4th, 2016. Monday, Tuesday, mostly for Monday, but maybe for Tuesday as well. You should know that futures trading is extremely risky, causes substantial financial loss, is not suitable for anybody anymore, but we love doing it, and if you've got the risk capital to play with, let's get rocking and rolling. Come on, traders, what's out there? Yuck for this. Red Omni starting off in the emini, S&P, the NASDAQ, and the DAX. Red Omni starts right off on Sunday night. In fact, the Omni gave us a sell signal right out of the chute, 6 p.m. Sunday evening for the NASDAQ, and boy, oh boy, has that been a good signal so far. OmniAx were able to sell the high in NASDAQ this evening, Sunday, after the Omni identified it. Do all trades work out that rosy? No, we know that, but that one did. Go Omni. Let's keep moving. For trading on Monday, we've got a couple of quick things I would like to talk to you about. We'll get right to the charts, traders. They're important this evening. The 7-point pattern turn date. Do you remember it? We've been working with this chart in video after video. It has worked out so well. I am here to say the 7-point pattern turn date. Shall we make it 9? Wait till you see the chart. I think we're heading down for the 9th point on that 9-point pattern now that we're going to call it. Then there's a DAX head and shoulders possibly building. There's other reasons to get bearish. Traders, a couple of months ago it's been now, this used to say do not fall in love with the downside. It was on this board for a long, long time, basically since we made bottom lows in March 2009. I think there was a 2-month period in 2011 that we took that off the board, put it right back on. What it means is this: the market has a lot of uproom, never ever fail to buy the major dips. Do not fall in love with the downside. So if it heads down, you don't fall in love with it. That was removed from the board, and I'll tell you right now, do not fall in love with the upside. Looks like it's going to end up on here, and it's been a brilliant defensive move that Omni gave us 2 months ago, because I'll tell you what right now, the other thing I gave you in these videos since 2 months ago when we removed that very important rule of ours was that if we failed to go up and make an all-time new high and stay above it, the markets would start to have a lot of trouble. That has all happened since we removed this off the board. Now you've had video after video with Omni saying, watch out, if we don't make a new high, we're going to have trouble. The charts are telling me this. I'm telling you this. And now here we are looking at the 8-point pattern turn 9, and 9 is ugly. 9 is down. We're expecting down on Monday and Tuesday. Now, I am not saying the market has to go down Monday and Tuesday, but the analysis is. And I'm going to show that to you in just a moment. DAX head and shoulders looks kind of big. We'll see what's going to happen. Traders, I haven't had a chance. Well, I haven't done a video because I took a little hiatus for the last 5-6 days, as we all must have, in between Christmas, New Year's, the holidays, whatever they are to you. But we are back to work, and get ready to work hard. These markets are going to go crazy. I'll do the videos. I'll stay in my trading room. I'll stay on my camera as much as I can. I will teach you about these markets, but you must show up at livewithoscar.com and join me in my trading room for me to help guide you through these rough and tumble markets. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Okay, traders, for those traders that have been on vacation, took a hiatus for the last few days, got a little too drunk New Year's Eve, let me just take you back to where we were. A couple of weeks ago, I showed you a chart, and I said, very interesting pattern. I have found what I call a 6 to 7 point pattern. We've got the exact same look here, and I took you through it, and I said, I think from 6 we go to 7. You think it'll happen? And we left the chart there, and we started to go short. What happens next? It goes to 7. Bingo! It went from 6 to 7 like it was meant to happen. Then the next thing we did was say, well, here it goes up to 8. Let's go look at that. Will it go up here to 8? So we added this chart. We put the 8 there, and look what happened. My God, bingo. It went right up to 8. So the 7-point pattern turned 8, and bingo, it nails it just like it did here. It's just amazing how similar this really is. Look at this. It's just so similar, it's out of control. So we have this. You've got the same thing. I mean, basically, you've got the same thing going on there. So, will we go to 9 is the question. And look at this chart. Why shouldn't we go to 9? We went from 6 to 7 up to 8, down to 9 is what happened in the past. We followed that exactly. We went from 6 to 7, up to 8, and we're already on our way down to 9. 9 should be lower than 7. That's where we should head in the NASDAQ tomorrow. Omni's expecting a down day. The repetitive pattern is expecting a down day. I say we head down at least for one day. Let's take it one day at a time. Then there's this. You think that chart masterpiece was a nice chart? Look at this chart. Dow Jones Transportation Average. Head and shoulders depicted. Market drops into a bear flag. This is all older stuff that we've used over the months with this chart. Staying below the Omni Trading Academy's proprietary moving average, or OTAPMA, if you will. We have stayed below OTAPMA in all of these instances, but look, we broke down, went into a bear flag and broke down. Here we have broken down, went into a bear flag. We sat right here as of the last close, the last trading day of the year, falling out of the bear flag. More evidence that we should move lower at least Monday into Tuesday. There were previous lows that were hit. We dipped under those lows, came back up, and put in a bear flag, which is bearish. Interesting, right? We've got bearish analysis, at least short term here. Then you've got this, and this is a beautiful chart, isn't it? Look at all the great stuff on here. And let's move along. Now you've got this, traders, the emini S&P. Is this a big bull flag? Well, maybe, but let's look at this for day trading purposes, because this would be a lot bigger than a day trade. Day trading purposes tell us we are heading down to OTAPMA. Once again, the Omni Trading Academy's proprietary moving average. We're heading down at least here tomorrow, maybe down to the bottom of the flag by Tuesday. That is a lot of movement. Even though it may look small on the screen to you right now, this is a lot of movement if we get down there. It's a lot of movement just to get down to OTAPMA from where we settled on the last trading day of the year. Even the S&P, even if this is bullish overall, is bearish for Monday, Tuesday. And then we've got this. Look at the German DAX put in this head and shoulders. Left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. Is it a bear flag? Well, maybe. Maybe it's exactly what that is. In the right shoulder, that's bearish. I say we're starting this week off bearish. We'll let the charts tell us what to do next. I'll see you all at livewithoscar.com. So, traders, you've seen the charts, and I'll tell you what, the first thought that comes to mind when I look at those charts is this. Oh, shit. It's the first thing I think. In fact, I think I'm titling tonight's video, "Oh shit," because that's what it looks like when I look at those charts. I don't know. We'll take it one day at a time. I will revert back to this. Omni's seen this coming for quite some time. It's been warning us in video after video. You go back to 2007. Omni was as bullish as the day was long till about October, November 2007, maybe September. And then I removed, don't fall in love with the upside off the board, and the shit hit the fan. I don't know if we're repeating that or not, but I am following Omni like a book. I am showing it to you every day, and I will continue to show it to you, and it will guide us all through the markets like it did if we get a crash like we did in 2007-8. I don't expect it, but the charts seem to be calling for something. All right, traders, that's about it. Let's get out of here. Let's get back to livewithoscar.com. I'll see you in my trading room. Remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with that is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening. And you know what that is. Stop. I'll see you on the 22nd. And a shout out to Terry and Helgi. Thank you so much for your company. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.